Welcome. Welcome to my book channel. I've had this idea for a while. I bought a domain at the beginning of this year. I've been posting to it for almost a year now. I'll link it below. In it I give not so much reviews, but kind of my thoughts and lessons learned from all the books that I read. I decided to do this because I read a lot of books. I do it for my own enjoyment, for my own personal growth and development. I think I learned a lot of cool things from these books, so I wanted to share them with everyone. I have to apologize, this is my first YouTube video ever. I'm sure the lighting is horrendous. I'm sure the sound is bad. It's just the built-in microphone on a 6-year-old Canon camera that I got off Craigslist. So if this grows at all, I'll invest in better equipment. For now, I'm just kind of doing it for me. I hear that's the only way to start these things. So my goal here is not so much to review books, but to give my perspective, talk about some of the stuff that I learned. I don't do spoilers, so if you're looking for that, there are a ton of other booktubes out there that will give you that. My personal preference, and probably 90% of the books that I talk about, are going to be everybody's favorite genre, nonfiction. I find those books to be instructive, interesting, just as entertaining as most novels, adding in the fact that the stories are all true, which makes them almost unbelievable. For example, one of my favorites here, Kon-Tiki. This is actually kind of an older book. I'll do a video about this at some point in the future. Basically, some dudes built a raft and floated across the Pacific Ocean. It's nuts. Where Men Win Glory, about Pat Tillman, his life, his death, and his legacy. Again, I'll do one about him. Words of Finance, I like books like that. The one I wanted to start with, funny enough, is actually fiction. The Goldfinch by, who's this by again? Donna Tartt. It's been a while since I read this book. It has a great story. It won a Pulitzer. My mom lent it to me over a year ago. I finished it at the beginning of this year. Books like this, I look for inspiration through the characters, through the story, through the writing. Always something you can gain from the author's perspective. This book probably has one of my favorite fiction quotes ever. It's on the very last page. Gotta find it here. Pretty exciting video, right? I feel I have something very serious and urgent to say to you, my non-existent reader. And I feel I should say it as urgently as if I were standing in the room with you. That life, whatever else it is short. That maybe, even if we're not always so glad to be here, it's our task to immerse ourselves anyway. Wade straight through it. Right through the cesspool, while keeping eyes and hearts open. I like that because it describes a lot of the stories that I read, a lot of the unbelievable hardships that people go through, live through, and then write about. One that a lot of you have probably heard of and probably saw the movie last year was Unbroken. I'll talk about this book at some point in the future. But if you've seen this movie or read this book, then you'll know exactly what kind of topic I enjoy the most. I hope you'll subscribe. I hope you'll join me. I'm not going to post every day, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. We'll see how much interest there is. Thanks for watching.